Oh man, I feel like I've been gone for so long. I was on vacation and then I got sick, then I got busy, and then I went on vacation again, and then I got sick again. But I'm back, better than ever. So let's get to it. We're refocusing solely on Forex, not too much crypto. I'm gonna leave that to people who love crypto. My specialty is Forex, so I'll continue to do what I do and just hold my stocks long term. Um, I'm actually in EU and GU sells right now. So. The previous weekly candle on EU, it actually looks really, really nice for a continuation. Oh, that's really good. Because this is the first bearish candle um in this downtrend. So we had a little retracement, boom, super weak candle, brap. There's a possibility that this candle, maybe even at 2 o'clock, we could see a nice bearish drop. And then, so that's why I'm in sells right now. Previous daily candle on EU closed as a bearish candle is really, really good. For GU, I'm also in sells. I got in based off of honestly like the weakness of the 14 hour and the fact that we're overall just bearish right now. So I'm just be waiting for that. I entered in when price was like around up here because I saw that we already broke these two candles right here. This level of support. Want. Everything after this is just like simply a retracement, so I'm not worried about it. Now for gold on the weekly, if I am going to do some correlation and think about, hey, what's the strength of the dollar? We're really strong with the dollar right now. There's not really any signs of bears, so I have to be mindful of that. Even on the monthly time frame, we're currently trading above these, and we're not getting like big old wicks on the daily or any genuine signs of rejection. So that's something to keep in mind. I think that the dollar can continue to go back bullish. And it's funny because look, this was a simple break and retest of the 6 month demand, right? So right here, we had a bullish engulfing break, retested. It came, retested this, and just like continued to shoot up. So we got 13 days until this 6 month candle closes. More than likely going to close bullish because of all the volume we have right now. But I'm taking into consideration the strength of the dollar when it comes to GU and EU at the moment. Um, and gold, gold is being interesting right now. It's not like officially bearish on the weekly, but I wouldn't be really happy taking some buys right now unless we had a break of resistance, which I was waiting for, and it looked like it was almost going to happen, but it didn't. It came up here and then continued bearish. I mean, there was really no break of character, so I didn't buy. But yeah, I think gold is actually bearish right now. Big bears, big. But yeah, for now, we don't know uh what's gonna change and if it changes. Because like I wanted to be like, oh yeah, this weekly candle could definitely go bullish. And absolutely, that's still a possibility because this candle closed bullish. And we are still technically in an uptrend. According to technical analysis on the charts, we're in an uptrend. But I also cannot deny that this is a massive lower high point for the weekly time frame. Like it just is what it is. So now that's when I got to dig deeper and say, okay, well, what are we looking at on the daily, on the 14, on the 12? Everything's still bearish right now. There's no signs of bulls at all right now on gold. So I know I just can't take buys. That would be super silly. I would need to see a break of resistance, and she's not there. So yeah. Now for GJ, I wanted to take buys yesterday, but I needed to see a break of resistance. And by the time the break of resistance officially happened, it was after my trading time. So I just let that one go. But it's also kind of suspicious because Okay, on the monthly, absolutely, we're bullish. Beautifully bullish. Confidently bullish. But on the weekly, if I consider this level on the weekly as a level of support, which technically it is, then I have to admit that this, boom, boom, is a break of support on the weekly. Right now, we haven't had a retracement from there yet. So there's a possibility it could happen. There's a possibility it could continue bullish. Right now, everything's still bullish right now. So that, I mean, that's nice and cool, but I'm not taking buys today because unless it comes back to this level, I won't be taking buys. Um, but yeah, it can easily continue bullish to this level. I would have, for me to take a trade, I would have to have it come back down to this 38.2% level. And the reason I added these two pairs in was because I know I like when things are all lined up. So if my two main pairs are monthly bullish, weekly bearish, daily, but like if it's all flip-flop, sometimes I'll just go look for something that it makes sense. Like EU is just it makes sense and there's no confusion about it. We're so clearly bearish. And so boom, previous weekly candle bearish. Bearish engulfing, matter of fact. And then previous candle on the daily time frame bearish. More than likely we're going to close as bears today. So, you know, yes, I added some pairs in, but because I enjoy clarity on the charts. So, so we got news at 2 o'clock today. Nothing too fair. Could news take my stop loss? Hit my stop losses? Absolutely, but I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to prioritize price action. So, so yeah, happy trading.